Hello my dear students. So in today's video we are going to discuss the measures of correlation. Okay. So in this measures of correlation we will discuss about the various methods of estimating the value of correlation coefficient. We know that we have already done that correlation shows the degree of association between the two variables, how the two variables are related with each other, whether they are positively related, negatively related, or the two variables do not have any relationship. So here we are going to discuss the methods of correlation. Now mainly there are three methods. Okay, there are three methods to estimate or to measure the correlation coefficient. So first one we have scatter diagram, second one we have Karl-Pearson coefficient of correlation, third one we have Spearman correlation coefficient. So the three methods we have: number one, scatter diagram, second one we have Karl correlation. So once again, first method to estimate the value of correlation coefficient is scatter diagram. Okay, second one we have Karl-Pearson's coefficient of correlation, and third one we have Spearman. Okay, so there are three methods. Okay, scatter diagram, Karl-Pearson coefficient of correlation, and Spearman's coefficient of correlation. So these are the three important methods of estimating correlation coefficient. Now we will discuss one by one. What is scatter diagram? Okay, what is Karl-Pearson correlation coefficient? How it is measured? Okay, how it is estimated? So first we will start with scatter diagram. Okay, so the first method we have scatter diagram. So scatter diagram is a graphic expression of degree and direction of correlation. Once again, what is this scatter diagram? It is graphic expression of graphic expression of direction and degree of correlation. So here first try to understand. In this case we will show the relationship of two variables with the help of graphic method or with the help of graph. So in this case what we have to do, that we have to consider two axes, x axis and y axis. Now on the x axis and y axis we have to plot the two variables, variable x and variable y, where variable x can be considered as independent variable and variable y will be your dependent variable. So what is independent variable and dependent variable? I will explain you. Suppose we have taken two variables, price and quantity demand. Okay, so price can be considered as dependent variable and quantity can be considered as independent variable. Suppose say if I am purchasing 10 kg, 20 kg or 30 kg, so that 10 kg, 20 kg, 30 kg can be considered as independent variable, whereas this price, Okay, whatever we measure in a y-axis, that can be considered as a dependent variable, because the quantity demand, whatever we'll purchase, that depends on their price. If price is high, quantity demand may be less. If price is less, quantity demand may be more. So in this case, we have to consider two axes, x axis and a y axis. Now after considering this x axis and y axis, what we have to do, that we have to plot the points on the graph. Okay, so after plotting, we will see that either it will be positively related, negatively related, or the two variables do not have any relationship. So we will discuss the various degree of correlation in the case of scattered diagram. So the first one we have perfectly positive correlation. In the case of perfectly positive correlation, we can see that, I will explain you with the help of this graph. Suppose this is your x-axis and this is your y-axis. Okay, this is our origin. Now when we plot the point, okay, when we plot these two variables, we can see that in the case of perfectly positive correlation, it will start from left corner to the right. Okay, the point will lie in this direction. Okay, the point will lie in this direction. So this is the case of positively. So after plotting the point, okay, we can see that the two variables are x and variable y. So in this case, after plotting, we can see that the point lie on a starting from the origin, okay, from left corner to the right corner. Suppose we can make it as a box also. Now here what we can see, that in this box the point, okay, this point is starting from the origin left corner. We can say that left corner towards the right corner. So this is the case of perfectly positive correlation. Now the second one we have perfectly negative correlation. So in the case of perfectly negative correlation also, what we get when we plot these two variables x and y, now instead of starting from this origin from left corner to right corner, we can see that the point will lie between y-axis, it will be downward sloping. Okay, the point will be downward sloping. So I will just show this one in the same diagram. So after plotting the point, we will get the point like this. Okay, negatively sloping. So here the point will be plotted in this way. So we can see that it is a downward sloping. Okay, it is a downward sloping curve. Okay, after plotting the point. So this is the case of negative or we can say that this one has a perfectly negative correlation. Now next one we have positive correlation. In the case of positive correlation, again we can see that in the case of positive correlation, all the points, plotted points, will lie from left corner to right corner. So plotted point will lie in this way. These are the different points So this is the case of positive correlation. I think your concept will be clear if I take few questions and on the basis of that question I will plot the point and then I will show you. At the time your concept will be clear. How we are getting that positively correlated or negatively correlated. Okay. So this is the case of positive correlation. Now in the case of negative correlation, again this point will be downward sloping. We can see that this point will, this is the case of negative correlation. So point will lie in this way. So this is the case of negative correlation. Now next one we have zero correlation, means in this case, in the case of zero correlation, the two variables do not have any relationship. Okay, so it will be like a random. Okay, the point, if you plot the point, will get the point. It does not show any direction. It will be seen like gathering one point. Neither it show positive slope, neither it show negative slope. Okay, neither it show straight line. Okay, so here we can see that the point will be clustered in a one area. Okay, so this is the case of zero correlation. Now in order to make your concept more clear, I will take few examples from numerical examples, or we can say from exercise, and then I will plot the point so that your concept will be clear regarding how to plot the point in the case of scattered diagram. Okay, I have taken one question from your exercise. Draw the scattered diagram for the data given below and comment the nature of correlation. So here the data are given, x and y are given. Now on the basis of this data we have to determine the nature. We have to comment what type of nature do the correlation have. So here we can see that the value of x is 1, value of y is 20. When the value of x is 2, the value of y is 16. When the value of x is 3, the value of y is 13. That means we can see that when the value of x is increasing, then the value of y is decreasing. When the value of x is 5, the value of y has decreased to 10. That means if one of the value is increasing, the other value is decreasing. So from here we can easily guess that there is a negative correlation between these two variables x and y. Now what we will do that we will take two axes, x and y axis, and we will plot the given point, and then we will determine whether the given data has positive correlation or negative correlation. So let's take two axes, x axis and y axis. Now when x is 1, so maximum value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. When the value of x is 1, suppose it 20. Okay, let's plot this one. Suppose this is your 10, this is 11, this is 13, suppose this is 16, this is your 20. Okay. Now when the value of x is 1, y is 20. So this point, okay, we have plotted the point for the first observation of x and y. Now second, when value is 2, 16. Value is 2, 16. 16. So we have plotted the second point also. Now 3, 13. 3, 13. Now 4, 11. So 4, 11. We'll plot this point also. Now 5, 10. 5, 10. So after plotting the point, we have to know the trend, whether the point is moving in the upward direction or downward direction. So we have observed that the trend is going downward. That means it shows the negative correlation between this x and y. So what type of what is the nature of this correlation? The nature of correlation is negative correlation. So from this point also we can say that there is a positive correlation or negative. So when the value of x is increasing, we can see that the value of y is decreasing from 20 to 16. When the value of x is increasing from 2 to 3, again the value of y is decreasing from 16 to 13. So we can easily make sense that there is a negative correlation in the given question. So I will do one more question to make your concept clear from this exercise. Okay, I have taken the second question. So in second question it is given, construct the scatter diagram for the following data. So data is given there, the two variables are given, x and y variables are given there. When the value of x is 10, y is 15. When the value of x is 20, y is 25. When the value of x is 30, y is 35. That means here what is the trend? The trend is positive. That means both the values are moving in the positive direction. Means both the values are increasing. X is also increasing, at the same time the value of y is also increasing. So from here we can easily guess that there is a positive correlation. Now what we'll do that we will take two axes, x and y axis, and then we will plot and show you what type of relations, what is the nature of correlation. Suppose this is our x-axis, this is our origin, this is our y-axis. So x-axis maximum value is 60. Okay, let's take it 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Similarly, the value of y is 65. So let's take suppose say 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65. Okay, now here what we'll do that we will plot. So when the value of x is 10, y is 15. So where the point will lie? Point will lie here. Okay, and next one 20, 25. So it will lie here. Now third one 30 and 35. 30, 35. So point will lie here. Similarly 45 and 40. The point will lie here. Next one 55, 50. Point will lie here. 65, 60. So point will lie here. So here we can see that the points are moving in the upward direction from left corner to the right corner. So here we can say that what type of relationship is there between these two variables x and y? So there is a positive correlation. So this is the way how to determine the correlation between the two variables in the case of scatter diagram.